Good day, gentlemen, and happy playoffs. We've made it this far. I don't quite know how we did. The season's basically done. I did not have the hottest year. My two redraft leagues did not make the playoffs. One, just like in my wife's family league, the kid who did not set his lineup all year, someone got in his ear to set his lineup against me, and because I was winning in. And this little MFer sets his lineup for the first time in 6 weeks. And Saquon's good for the first time in 10 weeks. So that was cool. So I missed that one. I was the reigning champ. I endured relentless criticism for that. But this is the one league that counts, gentlemen. This is all we care about. This is all I care about. And all you should care about. I'm also in the garage because half day at school. So my home office is now my child's iPad room. The other two bedrooms, everybody's taking a nap. My wife's on the couch, and I was too embarrassed to do this in front of her. So I'm in the old workshop. These are little custom-y butter knives I'm working on. I thought it'd be funny to make a fancy butter knife, because usually they're just like a dinner table knife. And I was like, this will be custom-y. This little product plug, little ironwood handle, brass pins, whatever. $70,000 a piece. And this is mammoth tusk, mammoth ivory. Or like the molar, I think. I don't know. They dig it up in Russia and I buy it on the internet. That's besides the point. The 4 non-playoff teams, I'll do a big breakdown of the state of the league. This is playoff time. But Josh, Joey, Austin, and Sam, RIP. Sam was close there at the end. But if I wish Joey started Pitts, just it'd be funny for him to win now. I saw Daniel in Maine today, and I was like, so sick that Pitts had that game, and also so funny that he was on so many benches or just not on playoff rosters. I do have him. I did start him and Bijan, but it's a weird league where you draft an entire team, so you get to pick 3 teams, like you snake draft. And I have the Falcons, so Bijan and Pitts. That was a nice start to the week. It's weird scoring. It was 78 points or something. But those 4, I'll do a breakdown at postseason probably. Congrats to Danny and Guile on their buys. I'm not resentful or bitter at all. I don't feel that I deserved one. I didn't show up when it counted, and good teams do. Good teams do. So now I have to commit myself to a warpath. I have to prove my nobility and that I should be here. And I'm going to try. I'm going to try this week against Cameron, who is the person I want to bounce the least. He's the one I was I hope I'd love to play Cameron in the final. If he wins, I feel like everybody sees Cameron in this bracket and is I don't mind if he wins. Almost everybody else, I think there's somebody in the league would be I don't want Xander I don't want Logan A lot of people have the opinion about Logan. That's not controversial. He has insulted a great many members in our league via trade discussion. No secret that everybody thinks Daniel sold his soul to the devil. A lot of people are now rooting for him. Guile, nobody wants a repeat champ. Lanza, I think people would also not be that upset about Lanza. But Mooney and who else did he have last night? I can't look at the sleeper app while I'm doing this. He had 1 on each side of the ball. Mooney and Igbuka. Not the start he needed. That could have been, if those guys balled out, that could have been what he needed. He would have been in a spot to take over, but this looks like it'll be Guile. Guile Lanza, that's the other matchup. I didn't finish talking about myself and Cameron. I think, do we both have a Monday night? Yeah, we have Jalen Warren versus Devon Achane Monday night, which is stressful to wait till then. I need Josh Jacobs to play. I would like that very much. But it'll be what it'll be. I'm trying to find another hobby to throw myself into in case things go south, because I need to disassociate and be fantasy football's stupid. Why would I care about this when I'm so into crocheting? I guess I could make more butter knives, but at some point it's a sad hobby. I'm also making a regular knife. I also have to fix Guile's knife. I forgot about that. I might just remake it, if I'm being honest, because I hate it. This is just a regular knife. His name is Douglas. I have to thin it out though. It's too chunky. It's a chunky boy. Yeah. And I owe Josh. I'll get to them in the next 3 years. Guile and Lanza. It's very hard to do this without, like, I can usually look at my phone and stay on track. I'm just off the dome here, and I apologize. It's not professional. It's not befitting the #1 fantasy podcast specific to the League of Leagues. Please, God, nobody else start a podcast and make me #2. That'd be humiliating. And I know you guys would do it. Guile's terrifying. His team's really good. It's funny that, Dan's the #2 seed, and he'll have to play... No, is Dan the 1 seed? Yeah, Dan's the 1 seed, and he'll have to play Guile. Yeah, no. No, Logan plays Guile. I play Dan. Yes. But Dan was basically saying, like, Guile's team is not truly the 4 seed. It's really good. And we should all be afraid. So I would rather meet the other teams in the finals, I think, after losing. I think I lost to all of the other contending playoff teams. I lost to Dan. I lost to Guile, and I lost to Logan last week, and I think I've beaten all of them. So there's some real parity in this league this year, which is kind of nice. I feel like we're headed in a good direction foundationally. At the league owners meeting, Guile, I know he's taking notes. I would like to bring up moving the trade deadline up. I know I took advantage of it this year because it existed. But I think it should be like 3 weeks out from the playoffs. You should have to be like, am I going in or am I out? You shouldn't be able to be like the day before the deadline or 8 minutes before and get a player who gets injured immediately. That was I did the trade. I was driving around with the baby in the car because he wouldn't sleep in his bed because why would you? And I was like, all right, I'm going to do the trade. I did it. The game's going. He's like 7 for 90 and a touchdown. I text Ashley. I'm like, because she was watching. She's like, you have H8. You got him, right? I was like, yeah, it's rules. And I was like, and he's going to get hurt. And she's like, why do you think that? And I was like, because I traded for him. She's like, oh, haha. And then like 10 to 20 minutes later, she just texts me like ... And normally when you get ... from your wife, it's not good. And this was worse than anything I've ever been texted with ... I wish she had said she was having an affair. But the sleeper app says he's on track to play. And I would like that because he's a fun player to watch. And that'll be interesting. I feel like that Monday night game has a lot of potential to be fun. Because the Steelers, if TJ Watt, I think his like lung collapsed, or a lung pain, which I don't know how you get that. So if he's out, I think that'd be interesting. I don't know if I have any more notes. I can't look up the matchups. I remember rosters fairly well. I've stared at Cams a lot. Like Hampton against Buffalo, interesting. Tyler Warren, I feel like could catch 18 passes for 18.5 yards. So if we were tight end premium, I could be screwed. Josh Jacobs is questionable to play. I don't know if anybody else. I think CeeDee Lamb's cleared to play. Drake London was last night. Logan doesn't need him. I've never had a bye in this league, but I've had it in other leagues where like I still check my team. And I'm upset either way. If I ball out, I'm like, well, I wasted a good week on a bye. And if I suck, I'm like, the team's done. Whatever, it's over. There's no scoring where I leave. Like, okay, we're good. And that's just fun. That's good business. I wonder if I have any more notes. No, there was my trade, which like I still like go back and I'm like, Justin Jefferson's gone. And then I put Devon Achane sick. But Justin Jefferson's gone. But so like once I'm eliminated, I will trade a running back to someone because I do need a receiver. There's enough Dolphins fans in this league that I feel like would like Devon Achane. But we can figure that out potentially Tuesday morning. Hopefully not. Or the following Tuesday. I think Christmas Day there are games that will be in the championship, which is cool, but also terrible to be at Christmas lunch with my kids and be like, what is Dak Prescott doing? So I'm excited to make my wife mad at me with that. That'll be cool. But hey, that's showbiz, baby. All right, guys. I hope you all win your other leagues, or I hope you have the bye. I think Dan has a crazy amount of bye weeks. I have like 6 leagues. He's like 6 for 6. So congrats. Hope you win your matchups. Do us proud. Because in this league we compete, but we are a team outside of it. And I think we all believe that wholeheartedly. Probably not, but hey, I hope you guys are well. I feel like this is the week of Christmas parties. I know me, Joey, Dan, Austin, and Logan are all at the same one tonight. We should get a pick for the league. So I'll see you guys there. And everybody else have good Christmas parties, have good work parties. Stay blessed this holiday season.